Hey, it's new product box opening Thursday, and I wanted to talk about a product for another product. This is my Garmin. This Garmin Xero Pro C1 is pretty awesome. Very simple to use, and we're actually going to be doing a full review of this, but not right now. What I'm going to review is a case that you can use to protect your Garmin. The average price of this Garmin is about $600. That's a lot of money, but it's a pretty good value. It's a really, really good device, and I'm doing a full review on this, so watch for that. But what I wanted to show you is how to protect this two different ways. There is a case that's made by Backfire. Let me show you. This is the Backfire case. See, they even have their name on it. This is rock solid. Very, very sturdy. It's not only designed to protect the Garmin Xero, it's beautifully manufactured. These are obviously 3D printed. Rock solid, my goodness. They're designed to protect it. If you open up your range bag and it goes flying out onto the concrete, your Garmin's gonna survive. This is amazingly strong. Really, really strong. But let's go over some of the features with this. So if you look down the center there, your Garmin slips in, and the back portion here is for your little mini tripod. The way you put this in and use this is this way. You take this, look for the design in the front, because it says Backfire on the back, and what you're going to do, you're going to use the screen facing the design. It's going to go right in here, plug right in. Now this is designed to lock the Garmin in and not allow it to easily come out. Like really hard, it's not coming out. You can see the tripod here, and you can see the Garmin there, and there's a space in front of the screen. This is just awesome. The other thing I really like about this is you can see the rubber piece here, and you can lift up the rubber piece and plug it in while it's still in the case and get it all charged up. Pretty good design, good idea, right? But there's more to this. First of all, it's not horribly expensive. It has some weight to it, and I guess some people have complained like, oh, it's too heavy. This is not too heavy. Not at all. It's actually solid. It's really well done. But here's one of the things I absolutely love about this. This is a $600 investment for the Garmin. You want to know where that is and how to protect it. It actually works because it has a spot for an Apple AirTag, and it just slides right in like that. Now what I've noticed is that I have this activated, and mine says rifle case. So if this is in my case or my gear bag and it wanders away from me, because unfortunately gear bags are often stolen at ranges, especially during competitions, it's going to alert me on my phone immediately, which I think is fantastic. So having this inside here, every time I leave my house, the moment I get to my car, I get an alert going, rifle case is no longer in your possession type things, which I thought was kind of cool. And I drove out about 80 miles today, and I clicked on the alert, and it showed me the exact location that this was, because I left it here at the house. But it gave me the address and everything. That's cool, because that's what it's supposed to do, right? Now, this spot right here It's a hollow location. It's about that deep. And it's designed to take your charging cable and put it right in here. So you can keep your charging cable. You have a way to identify where your case is or where this is specifically. That just does not fall out. And if you want to pop it out, you just push on the feet and slide it right out. Nothing to it. So it's easy to remove, but near impossible to have it fall out. So that's great. So let's talk about some pros and cons about this case. Like I said, this is sold on Backfire's website. Jim is a great guy. He's one of my favorite YouTubers to watch. If we watch other people on YouTube, Jim's one of my absolute favorites. Watch all of his videos. He's a great guy. So I'm putting a link to this in the description down below. It's not horribly expensive. Now when you look at this, like I said, rock solid, well done. There is one thing that I don't like about this, and it's where you put the charging cable here. Because I've had to yank charging cable out here. If you put the USB 2.0 part in first, and then it has a USB-C at the other end, sometimes the cable gets underneath it and it becomes a wedge, and you gotta yank the cable out, and that's not good for the cable. I just don't care for that, and I'll never use it. It's too easy to get it stuck in there, and then you're yanking on it. What I would have liked them to do on one of these sides here, either this side, which would make sense because the charging side there, is to do a loop with the cable and make ridges in there where you could put it in flat on this side, and then you could easily just lift up the C and pull it all the way out. I think that would have been a much better design and better way of protecting the cable and your charging cable. But aside from that, I love everything about this. Now, because some people complained about the weight of this, which doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, they actually talked about getting rid of this part here where it holds your Apple AirTag. And I told them that's like the best part of this because that just tells you where your gear is. Now, everything in your gear bag is expensive, but this is so valuable. At $600, I kind of want to know where this is at all time. It's small and easy to lose. And the fact that unlike other cases that aren't strong and going to be protecting this, you actually have to remove the tripod, and that has to store somewhere else, and then you only get the little spot for the chronograph itself. This is worth every single penny. I highly recommend this. The weight isn't bad. It really isn't bad, but the fact that it can protect this, even slamming it like that, the case protects this. It doesn't allow the Garmin screen to go against that. So if you drop this or it gets thrown out of your bag or anything like that, this is not going to allow the Garmin to be damaged. It is a beautiful design. Like I said before, there's a link in the description down below where you can go buy this. There's other really cool stuff we got from Jim as well. The upcoming videos is he has these little stickers to show you the yardage on your scope. So you can just turn directly to the yardage and nail that. Now, a scope that we're reviewing, where once you have it zeroed, you can choose which one based off of the cartridge you're shooting. Like, for instance, I have it set to a 308 with a 168 grain bullet. And once I sighted it in, I can just move 200, 300, 400 yards, so forth, and it goes up to 600 yards. These are great for hunting, not necessarily great for super long range stuff because you're kind of limited to 600 yards, but we'll be talking about that soon. So Jim has it where it's just stickers, and he's got them for tall turrets and short turrets. And we're going to be reviewing that and see just how easy it is to use those. So watch for that video too. We'd like to thank you for joining us today. Like I said, highly recommended. You can't beat this. We'll see you next time with another product review on Thursdays.